Welcome to Peterborough Milton Golf Club and this Golf Monthly video on 6 signs that you need new golf clubs. Now it is worth mentioning at this point that of course lessons with your PGA Pro will be applicable here and can also help you, but equipment can do a lot these days, and these are the signs that if you upgrade your gear you could play better golf. Number one, well, it's a pretty obvious thing, and that's physical damage, stuff that you can see when you pick up your golf clubs. Now I'm talking little dents and dings in them, the shaft may be splintering a little bit, some rubbing marks where it may be in the bag as well. Take a little look at the club heads as well. Those grooves might become dulled over time. All of these things are indicating that, you know what, these golf clubs, they've had a good life, but maybe it's time to upgrade. Now, of course, the most important thing here, it's not about aesthetics, it's about performance. Anything like that is going to prevent your clubs from performing how they were designed to perform and how they did when you first got them. Drop off in spin, drop off in ball speeds, all of these things. So if they're showing physical signs of deterioration, you can bet your bottom dollar their actual performance will be dropping as well. Number two, a drop off in distance. Now it might be that your swing is changing or that your clubs are getting a bit old and you need an upgrade. But if balls aren't going as far as you're expecting or as they used to, it's an indication right the way through the bag that something needs upgrading. Number three is when your long irons start going the same distance. So that could be your 3, 4, 5, maybe even your 6 iron as well. If the carry distance is the same on those, something needs to change. Now that might just be getting a new set of irons. New technology, long irons are easier to hit. You maybe don't need as much swing speed as well. So that means you'll be better with those long irons if you're starting to lose a bit of speed, maybe as you get older. Or you change the style of club. Get one of these, get a hybrid, get 2 of them, 3 hybrid, 4 hybrid, even a 5 and a 6 hybrid. The important thing is, at that top end of your irons, you need to make sure they all carry a different distance with a nice even spread, maybe 8 to 10 yards between them. If your long irons are going the same distance, you either need to upgrade your irons or invest in some hybrids. Number 4, lack of spin with your wedges. Normally that would have come up, spun and just been about a couple of feet short, but these days these old wedges, it's rolling out. I've now got 8 feet back for par. If that's happening to you and you're losing spin on your wedges, not just on these finesse shots around the green, but also the full wedge shots into the putting surface as well, that's telling you these wedges, it's time for an upgrade. There's a reason why the pros change their wedges every 2 or 3 months. It's the clubs in the bag that wear the quickest. Now you don't have to change them that often, but once a year, once every couple of years is probably advisable if you're serious about your golf. Believe you me, sharp grooves will save you 2 or 3 shots around. Number 5 is ballooning ball flights. Now we're really talking about your driver and woods here. Modern technology is designed to launch the ball high and with low spin. The flight that creates and the flight you want is straight out and then falling out of the sky. The problem is if you start to see that flight rising as it's still moving forwards, that tells you there's too much backspin and that's going to rob you of distance. If that's the case for you, take a look. If it's an adjustable club, you might be able to tweak something to get it set up better for you. Or if it's just a few years old, technology has probably moved on to the point now where just a new club and you could give yourself an extra 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 yards with the right setup. If you're in any doubt, go along to your local pro, anyone with a launch monitor. They're the professionals. They'll be able to advise you, tell you if you're in the right kind of window for backspin, if that club is set up to your optimum, and if not, they can advise you on the type of equipment that will help you get that high launch, low spin flight and maximum distance. Number 6 is when you haven't quite got the club that you need for a given situation, especially if that's a situation which is recurring a lot. Right here for me, I'm right between distances with my wedges. My pitching wedge goes too far, my sand wedge not far enough. It could be that you're around the greens, you haven't got the type of shot, the type of club that you need to pull off what you want to there, or even a certain tee shot that you play commonly. You haven't got a club and a shot that you're comfortable with. If you've got a problem on the golf course, solve it with your equipment. Make sure you have got something in your bag that does everything you need it to do. The gaps are appropriate. If you're struggling to hit a certain shot or style of shot, it's time to change your clubs and give yourself a solution to that problem. So those are the 6 signs that you need to upgrade your golf equipment. I hope you found that helpful. Let us know in the comments below any feedback that you have. Remember as well, like and subscribe to the Golf Monthly YouTube channel. Loads more brilliant content coming your way.